INFJs are one of the rarest MBTI personality types, and while they definitely can be funny, charming, and even outgoing at times, they also can be prone to anxiety and depression. The great news is that with a few simple tweaks, INFJs can overcome these shortcomings. Here are 5 INFJ mistakes that, if conquered, will help you alleviate anxiety and depression, leading to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Number 1. Self-blame. While it can be good to look back at something and see if you could have performed better, it's unhealthy to take an inordinate share of the blame for things you can't control. As INFJs, we tend to mull things over in our mind over and over, thinking of how we could have done better. Could we have said something different in that conversation? Did we word that text message wrong? Do you think the person on the other end took it wrong? Do you think they might be offended now? Did I just ruin the relationship? You get the picture, and if you're an INFJ, you probably understand what I'm saying all too well. The thing is, we're responsible to do our best, not to be perfect. We need to be ourselves and to perform each task to our utmost ability. Then let the chips fall where they may. We are not responsible for parenting the world, even if it needs it sometimes. So let's stop blaming ourselves for society's imperfections. Let's also stop blaming ourselves for our imperfections. A quote from T.S. Eliot comes to mind. For us, there is only the trying. The rest is not our business. Number 2, overcommitting. INFJs are notorious for overcommitting and having trouble saying no. Someone asks you to help out with a project and you say yes, completely forgetting that you have 3 other projects you have to get done for work, plus a family vacation coming up. While it's noble to help others and helping out is a natural strength of the INFJ, when taken to the extreme, it can be exhausting and can cause a serious case of burnout. It may get to the point that you literally don't have the energy left to accomplish the task required for your job, family, and daily living. The answer here is to set proper boundaries, and you do this by identifying the things you need in order to be satisfied with your life. INFJs don't often think about their needs, so really set aside some time to sit down and prioritize yourself. Make sure that you have enough time for the things that you need to be content with your life. Sleep, meals, family, work. These are just a few basic needs you should think about. Then make a few rules for yourself. An example might be that you no longer take on projects for free or do things for other people that take longer than an hour. Make sure that you have the time in your schedule for all of your needs first, and only then agree to help others with their needs. This will relieve stress and anxiety and give you a much more balanced life. If this video is helping you, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the INFJ Circle. Number 3, avoiding conflict. The INFJ's extroverted feeling wants harmony and stability with the people in their lives, and that can make us pretty conflict averse. While it is often good to avoid conflict, I think we all know what happens if we hold our true feelings back for too long. That's right. We can explode in a bit of a tantrum. It helps INFJs to see conflict as an opportunity for growth and new understanding in a relationship. Don't be afraid to confront people with your thoughts and opinions, but do so early on and don't wait until the emotions run too high. INFJs are some of the best listeners on the planet, so make sure you use this gift to your advantage as well. Listen to the other person's perspectives and try to reveal your thoughts to them in an empathetic way. Also, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. You are a valuable person with valuable insights. Don't ever let anyone abuse you. Stand up for yourself and avoid the people-pleasing trap that we INFJs can sometimes fall into. Remember, toxic people are attracted to INFJs. So if some of the people in our lives need to be cut out, then they need to be cut out. Simple as that. Number 4, overthinking. I think that INFJs overthink. INFJs are thinking when they wake up, thinking in the shower, thinking on their drive to work, thinking in their cubicle. Should I go on? How much thinking is too much thinking? Thinking is good and helps the INFJ to solve problems. However, overthinking is not good. Overthinking is when we simply cannot stop our non-productive thinking. This can lead to exhaustion, depression, and anxiety. This kind of thinking is also repetitive. For example, you might wonder why so-and-so didn't talk to you the other night. Are they mad at you? You might continually brood on this thought, or it might keep coming back into your head. Comment below if you've ever gotten a non-productive thought like that stuck in your head. I know I have. You may have heard of the NITI loop. This is when an INFJ withdraws for too long and uses their introverted intuition and introverted thinking functions at the expense of their external feeling function. In other words, they may go into hermit mode and stay inside and think about things over and over without coming into contact with the people that they can help grow and thrive. After all, one of the main purposes of the INFJ's life is to use all of that thinking to make others and the world better. Without this purpose, the INFJ starts to lose touch with the outside world and stays inside of their head. The solution is first to accept that you are a thinker and you're going to be that way for the rest of your life. That's okay, accept that. But realize that you need to get back to a healthy level of thinking and break out of this unhealthy loop. You can do that by using your extroverted feeling. That means connecting with people and the world. Some ways to do this are calling friends or family, getting out into nature, or going to the gym. Trust me, you'll come back feeling so much less anxiety and depression. Number 5, assuming others can read us like we can read them. INFJs are excellent at reading others. From the crossed arms of the guy across the room to the darting look of the woman who just walked past you, we can read body language like champs. The problem is that often we expect others to have the same level of this unique skill. While a few other personality types are capable of this powerful sensing, most are not. So we may go through a conversation giving out what we think are clear signals of disagreement or saying no, but the other person just doesn't seem to catch our drift. It's kind of like being Superman and looking through a wall, and then wondering why everyone else isn't able to see what's on the other side. This can leave us feeling misunderstood and even abused by these people. As INFJs, we need to realize that most people can't read body language, energy, and emotions like we can. So that person that we think is being rude to us might just not have the same skill set for reading people that we do. Such is the life of one wielding superhero powers. In the words of that great Marvel philosopher Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. INFJs may make some mistakes, just like all personality types, but they have so many amazing traits to offer the world. If you'd like to know just why you should love yourself for who you are, watch this video next.